So I'm mostly in maintenance mode with my calories, or I'm pushing it.
What's your maintenance calories like? Just out of curiosity.
I think it's around.
So like no other fat burners really worth noting. It's just like
Mm,
a shit ton of cardio and hard dieting, basically.
basically the
Yeah.
cardio and that's it. Yeah, because always people, they would say like, Joe has such great genetics. I'm just like every day in the morning I'm killing myself for 60 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always doing cardio with my heart rate monitor on, just heart range 130, maybe 140 some, and then just pushing through. Being on point with your nutrition definitely makes a huge difference. And then the drugs are just an extra that maybe helps you to speed up the process slightly, or having a better process.
You mentioned like to really get in shape, you would do this like 10-day protocol where you do 2,000 calories and 2 hours of cardio a day. So that would be
Yeah.
like you'd wake up and do 60, like 2 hours fasted, or would you do 60 minutes fasted, workout, and then do 60 minutes later in the day? Or
Yeah, it would be like waking up, let's say like at 8, doing the cardio, then coming back from the cardio, just having some egg whites with broccoli, then just waiting like an hour, then just somehow going to the gym, pushing through your workout, and then post-workout still push another hour of cardio, and then have a big post-workout meal, some small snack in the evening, and that's it.
Jesus Christ.
Twice a day cardio, 2 hours of cardio and one workout, and like 2,000 calories. That is always since 2012. This is our protocol. Like with some of my friends, this is like just like push it hard for 10 days and then slightly increase the calories again. I'm always a big believer in like, instead of dieting like 200 calories calorie deficit for 6 months, I would rather do maybe 1,000 calorie deficit for 2 weeks and then slowly increase it. So you just get rid of the fat quite fast,
Yeah.
and maybe sacrifice some muscle instead of sacrificing the muscle long term, maybe. Because I mean, we don't 100% know, right, if it's better to diet long term to maintain more muscle, or if a 10-day hardcore diet and then increasing the calories again would be even smarter. We don't really know.
So you find it easier to like stick to the diet when you only have to do like short bursts of like really intense stuff versus like dragging it out for 4+ months or something like that?
Yeah. Feels. This is the thing. Like, if you constantly eating in a calorie deficit, even if it's just like 300 calories, if after 1 or 2 months you will just be hungry at one point. So I'm mostly in maintenance mode with my calories, or I'm pushing it.
What's your maintenance calories like? Just out of curiosity.
I think it's around 2.5K.
2,500, and that keeps you like pretty fucking lean still, right?
Yeah, that keeps me really lean. And that 2.5 is without much activity. That's literally just not even includes much of activity during the day. Because if you would do cardio and all that stuff, then you at least the maintenance calories probably already at 3.5.
Okay. Do you like count your steps too, or do you just do like cardio, like sessions of like?
The best is to count steps. In my opinion, I was having the Apple Watch and all that stuff. So 15,000 steps a day is a really good marker to know that, yeah, you have been quite active.
Yeah.
And I would always make my decisions on how much calories I'm eating based on my steps. 15,000 is a really good marker that I would just always, like back in the days, there would be days I would look at my watch, 12,000 steps, go for a walk.
So as long as you keep your step count where it needs to be, then you could pretty much just like keep your physique dialed in, you found?
Yeah, or you can also always just go eat, burn, eat, burn, eat, burn. Just either you make sure you burn before you eat, or you burn after you eat. So let's say I'm now eating my breakfast and then I go for a 20-minute walk. So I just always try to burn off some of the calorie intake straight up after I consume it.
Okay. Yeah, I think the step count is like an easier way to adhere to, like rather than doing like go do 2 hours of cardio. It's like easier to kind of like do it throughout the day, maybe for some people. So I think the Apple Watch thing is probably a good idea. Like hitting just like your 10,000 average every day sort of thing to like maintain a lean you know, nice looking physique, I feel like is like realistic for a lot of people.
Yeah, and there's also the two ways that you can do, like either you push yourself with the cardio and you go with the heart rate up to a like fat burning heart rate,
Yeah.
or you're just having moderate heart rate daily and you're just in the calorie deficit, and the calorie deficit is already enough to get you shredded at some point.
Yeah.
But I still believe that it's just easier to burn some stubborn fat off with cardio instead of just having a slight calorie deficit, because I know people that would do zero cardio and diet forever and still not getting there. And there's people that don't do cardio and they're really getting there easily.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, if you are on the mission to get as lean as possible, it's easier to do it with cardio.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially just like being able to maintain more muscle. I think you can do it better with more food and then more cardio versus literally depriving yourself of nutrients to avoid cardio.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's what I was. That's the thing. So we can say I eat 3,000 calories and I'm doing the cardio, or you only eat 2,000 calories, but you do no cardio. But at one point, I'm just also telling myself, but at least my body was 1,000 calories. So he's going through that food, right?
Yeah.
I'm consuming this. The stuff goes through my body, so the nutrients are there, even though they get burned.
Yeah,
the energy was first up in. So my body, if he would needed it, would have been able to take it by when you just eat less and you move less. That's why I was thinking, if you just lay in bed, let's say, and you calculated out your calories, and then you go in a calorie deficit, and you do this for 1 month, and you just lay in bed, technically you will be shredded. But I don't know if it's in
the physique
real
definitely
life it's going to come out like this.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't look as good. That's for sure. Yeah.
I'm a big believer in burning more and eating more. When I was working for my dad, I have to bring this in real quick. Back in the days, I worked for my dad, Bricks Company. I would have the tracker on. There was the Body Media band. I don't know if you remember those. They weren't quite accurate. And I would burn 7,000 calories a day.
Holy shit.
But I was eating 6,000 calories a day. And I would be ripped as fuck, bro. I would be super shredded because I would go in the morning, eat 10 eggs, then go work for my dad, like, like Bricks Company. We are like building a house or something, like just pushing, burning all the calories off, then coming back for lunch, eating a shit ton for lunch, and then just keep working, then come back from work, eating again, go to the gym, eating, but burning so many calories and eating that much food, I would still be lean because I'm just eating in the maintenance.
Do you think that's why it seems like it's harder to get leaner now, because you're not doing like physical activity jobs and you're more like on your computer? Like, I guess you track your steps, so that shouldn't be the case. But I mean, I know for me personally, the fact that I sit on a computer all day, I have to like actively remind myself to like go walk and like do stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas before I used to like walk to school, walk to my job, walk to fucking everywhere. So.
Yeah, same with me. Like now, as we are working online, right, we are more on the computer or on the phone. And I swear to God, people are less likely to take a walk instead of driving. I would always see this, like, I would be like, we can take the stairs, they say, but there's the elevator. I'm just like, but you can also just walk. Everywhere I could walk, which is in walking range, I'll just walk instead of driving. And then I just say, like, if you would do the same, bro, maybe you can also decrease your calories, your cardio, or you can increase your calories because you will just be more active. I believe in a healthy lifestyle needs activity.
Okay. Do you have any like diet hacks or like tips, like certain foods you use to not cheat on your diet, or like what are your go-tos when you're getting like trying to get really lean? How do you not go insane? Because like some people, they just like can't. Obviously, your willpower is obviously better than like 99% of people, and that's why you can walk around this shredded all the time. It's not about the drugs. It's not about any of that shit. But obviously,
it's a good point.
In your diet, there must be like some things that you think are helpful to like stay fuller, I'm assuming. Do you have any suggestions on like your top?
So I found like I like